Hello friends and welcome to the next rendition of our Ultimate General Civil War Confederates playthrough. On the menu today we have the wonderful Battle of Fredericksburg, which if I told you I was excited for I'd be lying. This is obviously a massive battle. You can see the stakes are pretty high. We've done all our skirmishes. This is how our army goes into this. So first corps is full strength, second corps is leaving a little to be desired, and the third corps doesn't exist. The third corps does not exist. For that reason we can take the budget out of there and probably stick it in here. So we have completely depleted our cash, we've completely depleted our reserves, and we are we're going in scraping the barrel to say the least. Okay, looking at the situation, we cannot actually fully defend everything here. We actually cannot defend everything. Now we literally, I actually don't know if we can win this. But I'm going to put the first corps in the centre so we can at least split some divisions to defend both of these. And I'm going to put the second corps in on the left. So you can see here we are literally unable to fully defend. It's actually not letting me start the battle because we don't have 3 corps. So I think that's something we're actually going to have to do. Okay, so fixed up best we can. We're pretty much scraping the barrel, and I guess we can't really afford to get full divisions out, so our second corps has been sort of partially depleted here. We'll reorganise this as much as we can, but I'm wondering if we're preparing for a loss here, basically. That's kind of what's going through my head. Here we can create a new division here and hopefully put a few across from here just to sort of beef up the ranks, I guess. So I'm going to put some of our elite units in the third. So we've now got a few divisions here to defend, so we can at least defend the full front line, but we've stretched ourselves incredibly thin, and here they're obviously going to need some supplies. Now we go into Fredericksburg. I think first corps is going to take the centre and they can split each direction. We'll put second corps on the right and third corps are going to go there. We can now start. As you can see, we are stretched very thin here. We're actually only fielding 33 divisions out of a possible 75 on the front line, as well as 0 reserves. I don't think this is going to go particularly well. The Army of the Potomac is preparing to cross the these goddamn river names. The Rappahannock River at Fredericksburg. We destroyed all the existing bridges, but the Federals can use pontoon bridges that their engineers have been constructing for several days. We are delaying their engineers with our snipers, but they are progressing and will soon complete 2 bridges at this section. A few hundred metres away they construct another bridge. 3 bridges have been built eastwards and allow the control of the southern area of the town. The main attack is expected from this side. We defend heavily Prospect Hill. This is a prime target for the Union, because it controls the railroad that provides us with supplies on a fast route to Richmond. The hill that secures Telegraph Road has very harsh ground, so probably the Federals will not attempt to attack us here. Mary's Heights oversees the town. We've prepared entrenched positions that can resist any Union assault if they are desperate enough to attack us here. The stone wall situated south of the town is an extra defensive barrier that can stop the Union infantry from advancing further. Our snipers are harassing the engineers who work day and night to finish the pontoon bridges. Enemy infantry advances. They are determined to secure the town. So these are some of our divisions, some of them are not. So we basically want to get... Can we only put 1 division in here? Okay, I'm going to put Cook in here. I think he's going to be holding this is all we've got. So let's start. I'm going to quickly pause and then get everyone set up. So our skirmishers, we want them here. We want to be fully firing on this bridge. Like so. Commander can stay there. Skirmishers we want probably here. I mean, we're going to be overwhelmed here. We don't have the men to hold it. This is just, I guess we're just fighting a slowdown here, trying to buy time, right? So we need to hold for as long as we can. I'm going to detach some skirmishers here, and then I'm going to send them down here to help just in case. They might end up pushing us here, we have no idea. This is where we need to hold anyway. Here they come. A couple of thousand men to start, straight away. Now we have full cover here. We have full cover whilst we're in the building, so that's good. We don't have a lot of supplies, so I'm going to move them backwards a bit. The first shot should be fired shortly. Or not. Here they come. I'll tell you something, it must have been awful crossing a bridge like this into volley fire. Can you imagine being at the front? Horrendous. What guns have they got? Springfields, they look like long range guns. They've got Lorenz. Well, we're not terribly equipped. I mean, can we toast a success to repelling the very first attack? I'm not sure we can. I will stand back here and wait. They have thousands of men coming there. I think we're going to need our skirmishers here as well. I think they need more men there. Right, if they want to stand back and sort of dick around, that's fine with me. They've got cannons. Of course they've got cannons. We are in buildings though. We are in buildings. So our skirmishers, we're going to deploy them. They're there, they're fine. Cook skirmishers can go there. Then you chaps can get yourselves over here. Now the other thing we need to do is we need all of them holding. They cannot go anywhere. So hold Cook skirmishers. They're going to have to take most of the damage here, I think. They're going to go there and then hold. And then the skirmishers are going to come here. So we're setting up a bit of a choke point. I think they might end up breaking through here unless we can get some good routes. Exactly like that. And hold. Okay, so far so good. I'll tell you what, if we keep dropping the bodies like this, there's going to be a few more pontoons here, am I right? 1.5 hours to go. We've repelled them. We do know there's cannons here though. I'm assuming they have no line of sight in us. That's the only thing I can make sense of. Cook, 158 kills so far, 3 deaths. These chaps actually haven't fired yet, which is interesting. Ammo-wise, they're doing fine. They've barely fired any volleys. I'm going to actually fast forward this because it doesn't seem like there's too much happening right now. They appear to be firing at our skirmishers, so we'll pull them back so they can't hit them. Force them onto the bridge so that there's multiple divisions firing at them. Here they finally came to say hello. They've been routed again. And here they've once again decided, you know what, this isn't for us. And they're coming back. Yeah, this is just 4 times. I feel like they're not actually meant to break in here. Those cannons are a bit dangerous though. Let's go fire at them. There we go, we need to pull back, reform. There we go. Volley at the cannons to push them back was very important there, I'd say. Yeah, I think we'll just 4 times this. I don't think they're meant to break through here from what I can see. We're literally dropping them like flies. Skirmishes. They're away. We've got more divisions coming, so I think we'll leave it on 4 times. I think we're fine. Multiple divisions crossing now, though, so we're going to need our skirmishers over. They're going to need to come and help. Oh god, they're firing at them now. Let's just leave them back so they're out of range. And then what I think we'll do is we'll pull them round. 2 divisions here now, this could be interesting to say the least. Let's get them turned around here if we can. 3 divisions all going to be in the same point. We're doing some fire. I wonder if we pull some of these chaps back. We pull the skirmishers back. They're trying to cross now, that's for sure. They seem to be favouring this bridge for some reason. I don't know why, but, you know, I'm not going to argue with it. It's kind of helping us a bit. So Cook's now lost almost 100 men with almost 1,000 kills, which is tremendous. I'm going to play it now. I think we'll send our skirmishers forward to fire at them, and we'll send Cook forward as well. We need to stop the cannons from setting up and getting a volley at us. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. They can get themselves set up again, as can they. Down here, I'm a little bit... Yeah, let's get these guys... Gotta get these guys back here just in case. There's only 491 though. We actually outnumber them. So maybe we'll leave them here. Okay, knocking those cannons back, I think that's just secured us this. We're looking pretty good, honestly. We'll go 4 times again. Speed it up. They should be routed on the first volley. Or not. Interesting. They're now charging up here. Very interesting. Nope, they're routed. Can we rout Hall as well? I hope so. There we go. Beautiful. Fantastic. Well, it's been quite a fun little engagement, and by that I mean we've basically stood still, took minimal casualties and killed thousands of men. Here I'd honestly really like to rout them once and for all. We'll play it whilst we do that. Are they gone? I think they're gone. Lads, retreat, get back into the town. there. Skirmishers, let's get you there. Here they do appear as if they're going to try and push harder, so we'll move some more skirmishers here just in case. And then these lads we're going to move round. Ammo. Do we need ammo down here? Nah, not really. They're not really threatening here, not the same way they're threatening here. Skirmishers have done a good job here. Our total kills are what? Our total kills you're talking about between 1,500 to 2,000. It's not a bad result for us if I do say so. They're gone. They're actually gone. Wow. I'm gonna pull them back a little bit, go a little bit deeper. Like so. There we go. Job done. I'm gonna get a few more volleys off here, I think. Right, the volleys are off there. I'm gonna let them come across, get a few. You know what I'm gonna do? I think every kill here is going to count, so I'm going to let them come across. We're going to fire a 3-way volley, and then we're going to end it the second that they're trying to come across. That's exactly what we're going to do here. Every kill is going to count here. All 3 of them are going to converge at the same time. There you go, lads. Get the volleys in. They're routing. Excellent. There's 100 less men to deal with now. And I think we'll finish it there. Withdraw from the town. You know what? We will. In terms of tactical positioning, surely we should be holding these bridges and sending more men, right? Okay, we're kind of committed here. We have no guns. 0 guns, 0 men. Nothing left here to replenish with, so we're going in with what we have. Let's go. The Left Grand Division, commanded by Major General William B. Franklin, and consisting of 2 full corps, appears ready to advance. Nearly 40... Oh, Jesus God. Constant motion protects... Oh God, here we go. Right, let's get a quick pause and then organise ourselves. So it's basically saying the main assault's going to come directly at us at the centre. So, Baylor, we are going to need you at the front line. I need to check where they can cross and where they can't. Looks like they can maybe get through there, through the rivers. Ammo will get up to the front. So, in here, we've got a load... Oh my God, we've got way too many cannons in here. Way too many cannons. This seems to be a supply depot, so I guess we get free ammo here. Going to detach some skirmishers. We're going to send the skirmishers, I think, up to, like, here. I assume they're not going to come through here. We'll detach some skirmishers there. I'm going to put them there, just to watch over the swamplands. I guess they could technically come from this side. So I think what we'll do is we'll leave Trig here, in situ. So there's someone here. Stone, I'm also going to leave here on the point. And then these 2 I could probably move up to help defend here. Way too many cannons here. So 7th Rebel Yell, they have 12-pounder howitzers. Let's just get them here. From what I can tell, they're going to assault here because this is the only place that doesn't have swamp. So I assume they're coming there. The 4th Rebel Yell are 12-pounder Napoleons. And the 6th Rebel Yell are 10-pounder ordnance. So I'm going to move them to here. And we're going to stick these lads in the defensive point. The Unchosen ones, we're going to leave, I think, here. Help and defend. And the Great Unwashed are going to come in here. I think this is their ally of attack. I think it's the only place they can actually get through. They could maybe try and flank here, but yeah. We'll see. The Great Unwashed, I'm going to detach some skirmishers and we're going to send them. I think we'll put them on these on this sort of land here just to give us line of sight. Intelligence is key, right? So Trig skirmishers, they're going to go out here. Give us an eyes on. Right on the sort of periphery. And stone skirmishers are going there to give us an eyes on. We have Trig here, just in case. And then we have Stone also here. Just watching the point in case anything decides to come and say hello. Because I'm a little bit tempestuous ground here, shall we say. 3.5 hours, I'm going to 4 times it until... I'm going to speed it up. Speed it up till we have some contact, which is already coming. I am noticing, right? I am noticing that they have quite a lot of casualties. So I assume that has in fact happened because of the previous damage we've done. So the Unchosen ones I'm going to put here. The Great Unwashed, they're going there. Our cannons are setting themselves up in position. Starting to fire. Now they're coming at us in like thick lines, which I do like to see. We sadly have no cavalry here, but I would have very much liked to have charged them. Very much have liked that. This is going to be like a little funnel here, right? What are they doing? What are they doing? Wish we had cavalry, man. Imagine if we had some fast-moving cavalry there. Okay, we've got our flanks secured. We've got a little bit of an advanced line with line of sight, so they're not coming from there. We probably have too many men in here, to be honest, but I'd rather too many than not enough. I think I'm actually going to pull Trig round and keep him in here in reserve. That's a lot of men here. cannons, we kind of need them here, like now. I think we'll just set them up here. We need them firing. The Unchosen will move up. The Great Unwashed can move up here, and we've got a strong centre. You need to run so that you can fire. They're going to concentrate on our wonderful line here. So here alone we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. God. Probably got 12, 13,000 here already. Right, the line's set here about as well as we can. We probably want to try and concentrate on this flank and then sort of swing round. I think we might need reinforcements here, so I'm actually going to run Trig. Because if they just run at us here, we'd be probably in big trouble. You guys can fire at them. You guys, let's concentrate on the flank. Let's whittle down the flank and then try and wheel and harass. Stone, we're going to leave. I think we might need to put him on the viewpoint, actually. Cannons are starting to do their work. It's just a case of time now. Just holding. They are coming through the swamp. They're very much coming through the swamp. I'm going to pull the Great Unwashed round and reinforce there. I think that's the best move. Cavalry coming as well. This is a large assault. Really strange ground though, right? Because this is going to slow them, it's almost impassable. That's going to slow them, it's almost impassable. And the little, you know, funnel they're coming through, they really are concentrating there. It's going to be interesting to see how it develops. You guys literally need to straight line there. They're actually coming through the swamp at us here, which I do find interesting. Trig, we're going to move to here. I think we're just going to front up here and try and... I think we're going to try and collapse this side and then move some of these men around so we're firing through them and they don't know where to look. I think that's the plan for success here. Trig is coming up to help. They're coming through swamp. That's going to ruin them. Oh god, here they come. Look at that. That is a mass charge. Great Unwashed, you need to turn around and get there as quick as you can because they're coming. They are coming straight at us. Stone is going to absorb the brunt of this, that's for sure. You guys are done your bit there. Let's turn you around. Okay, we're going to have to try and bear this. Very large charge coming in here. Phelps has been leathered there. We're going to try and hit the regiment in the back. The Great Unwashed are doing what they can here. We're going to move them up a little bit. Baylor's in situ, offering words of encouragement where he can. They have been routed. The Unchosen ones are routing. Let's get firing across here. Need to fire now. Okay, the first attack has been repelled. The first charge. They've probably taken a couple of thousand casualties, but we've taken casualties as well. Let's not forget that. Trig, you need to pull back now. You should not be advancing. Neither should the Unchosen ones. You need to turn and fire before they fire behind you. I guess this flank, we're already turning it. The cannons there have absolutely wrecked. We're going to try and fire our cannons at the centre here where they're actually coming. We're going to move the Great Unwashed up, try and get them to crossfire here. Because they are coming. I think we've repaired the first attempt, if we can call it that. And Trig's firing at them. 4th Rebel Yell are now concentrating on the centre. So we have won this flank, just like we wanted. I think if the Great Unwashed fire at them from the flank, we might actually rout them. We're getting attacked by a guy called Cake. How can we possibly win at this point? Oh god, they're routing. Oh god, no. The Unchosen, we need to move you up. And Trig, we need to move up. Oh god, this is very bad. I was hoping we would have fired and routed them, but it doesn't look like they're actually going to run here. We have to pull these lads back or we're basically just throwing them away. They can go there. We need to get Stone back on the point instantly. The Unchosen ones need to move up. How are they flanked? Oh no. The Unchosen ones need to fire. Stone needs to get on the point, but I'm not sure we're going to be able to. What a huge assault this is. I guess worst case we can fall back and defend here, but obviously we don't want to be doing that if we can avoid it. You guys need to fire there. Trig needs to move up. Stone, you need to move back here, like now. Here we need the lads up helping because this is looking rough. Baylor, get right up. Encourage your boys. We really need to be in the defensive point to get the bonuses. Fire at route. This is going to be 2 hours 22 minutes of absolute hell, isn't it? Start firing. firing there, I guess. The Great Unwashed have helped hold here. I'm going to try and move them round here. Get them firing in here as well. Because the hammerheads are not going to hold forever. They've routed as they're trying to cross the swamp. That's good. They've been kicked, shall we say. Let's start hitting them. They're just pouring at us here. They're genuinely just pouring at us. They're getting rear flanked. No. If these guys fall back, we're in big trouble. Right, Phelps is gone. We need to immediately change our focus here and route the next contestant, basically. Keep them moving. These cannons look as if they might actually be able to hold the swamp on their own. I do want to sort of jigger these guys so they're involved, but I think we just need to keep an eye just in case. I'd rather be overly cautious. You never know when this game's going to throw you a curveball, right? Lynch will fall back, so we're going to need this ammo. This is fine. We'll lose the defensive line. We can always set up here. It's the hill we need to hold, nowhere else. This isn't good, though. Lynch needs to fall back. I kind of need our cannons to move as well, don't I? They're also coming at us from the side. These two, do we fall back now, or... they need to hold here. Cannons are also doing a lot of work for us. There's men in front of them covering them. Need to pull these guys back. The hammerheads we can set up here. They'll cover the flank just now. Hammerheads, let's just get you out of there. The Great Unwashed can set up here. Protect the flank just now. Take your time. Hammerheads, they can set up there and protect the flank just now. Take their time. Right, they have charged us here. If these start breaking, we'll need to run our cannons. We need to fire there. They've been routed. Excellent. Don't go after them. Do not go after them. You fools. Do not go after them. Set yourselves back up. Because they're going to keep coming. You guys need to go fire at them. Their morale's coming back. That's good. Baylor, get to the front. We need to be shouting encouraging words at every opportunity. 2 hours to go. 2 hours to go. Stone is doing okay. We're gonna pull our cannons back and just reform them. I think we'll form them here. Start moving them backwards. Stone, we need you to fall back once you've fired. That being said, they're coming straight at us here. Ammo, we need you to fall back. Trig, you just chill there, my friend. Right. Slow's fighting retreat. Stone's already running back. It's not good that the cannons aren't away yet. They're on the roads though, that should help. We're actually going to send you via the roads. Same with Baylor. Baylor can go on the roads. Should help retreat times. Hammerheads, we're going to move up. Our slow retreat is going to continue. Stone, we need you need to move. Stone needs to just fall back here. Stop standing. I've reorganised to allow them to pull back. They're actually pushing us here now. I'm going to get Trig up because honestly we want Trig to take the fire, not our cannons. Stone, we really do need you to fall back, my friend. You're kind of blocking the line here, actually. They're routing, right. I'm not saying it's a good thing they're routing, but it's going to allow us to reform. We're also about to get multiple divisions firing at us here, so we're going to go for a little bit of a fallback and try and gain a defensive line. The Unchosen ones also fall back. We're trying to form here, I think. Cannons are making a move. Trig's about to start protecting there. So the Unchosen ones, we're going to deploy them here. The Hammerheads, we're going to need them probably around here. You lads can go front and centre. We get the cannons as far back as we can. They can shoot from just about any range. I think we could probably move Stone up to help out here. I think we're going to be fine there. I think what we'll do is we'll move these lads back. And we'll move these lads back. You know what? We can set these lads up here because they're on the road. So they've got a quicker retreat if we need it. They've been routed, which is excellent. Right, this is where we're defending. But we've managed to eat up half the time. They have broke our initial defence. I'd love to know their casualties just now, but I don't think we're going to be able to tell that. Not anytime soon, anyway. Cannons here are stopping them from venturing forward. Move Stone to there. I think we're doing okay. You lads are somehow still in the fight. We're going to try and just pull them back and just reattach them. I think we just need numbers here. My big worry here is that they managed to get along here and start firing into the corner, which we obviously don't want. I think we do want Hammerhead in the centre here, and the Great Unwashed on the flank. I'd love to know how many we've managed to drop so far. I mean, there's still tens of thousands of men here, but we've managed to drop a fair few, I think. Stone we're going to put in front of the guns just to act as a bit of cover. Keep trying to rout them just now. Lovely fire going out there. I really do wish we had maybe 1 or 2 skirmish cav just to go around and say hello around the back here. Baylor can move here to the corner. This is going to be the sort of cornerstone of our defence. We'll move Trig up. We'll move Stone up. Nice volleys going out there, actually. Really nice volleys. Cannons are firing there. These cannons will get firing there. Sticks rebel yell fire there. Am I blind? Oh, the ammo's behind there. Right, lunch. We need you to just do a wee lap. A wee lap. Make sure everyone's watered and full supply. They look to be sort of reforming. I assume they're going to try and push us at some point. We're going to move Stone up and actually engage them. Fire at them. Fire at them. Come on, Stone. Beautiful work there. Beautiful work there. It looks to be a hard push coming from here. I'm going to just reorganise these lads a touch. Stone should rout them. Wait, we've got 2 stones? Wait, what? What's happening here? This is very confusing. I've just clocked the fact that we have 2 stones. The Great Unwashed we're going to move there. The Hammerheads will move there. Trig, what the hell are you doing? What is this? Why are they doing this to me? Well done, Stone. Fronted up very nicely there. Let's get you continuing there and move you there. Other Stone will move to there. Hammerheads keep moving up. The Great Unwashed keep moving up. There we go. Fire at Vinton with them. Fire at Taylor with them. Need to move them back. Okay, we look to have a nice defensive line here. I'm feeling reasonably confident. I'm assuming at some point soon there's going to be a cavalry division has appeared from behind you or something along those lines. Okay, good volleys going out. Good volleys. We're holding nicely. Under an hour to go. And then I guess we'll be braving the main body of the assault. But that will be our elite core we'll be using there. That'll be our elite core. Certainly gunning them down as they approach. There's no doubt about that. Lynch is just replenishing ammo. We're actually almost at full ammo all across the board. So once this ammo runs out, the worst we can do is we can fall back here and defend around the actual ammo store. Tempted to move Stone up and fire at them, try and rout them, but they're then going to go through the swamp to then have to come back through the swamp. They are also forming up here in what looks to be a organised push. The Great Unwashed are a little bit too far forward for me. I'm just going to pull them back slightly and reform them there. There we go. Cannons are doing well on the road here. Lynch has done his bit. We'll just get him to circle round and then go back towards Baylor. Baylor, I'm going to move more towards this corner to help out. Good work here. Good work here. 6 Rebel Yell still doing well. Okay, we're pushing back slowly. 44 minutes to go. I'm going to speed this up because there's not too much going on here, is there? Yeah, we're on the fastest speed. You can see there's not much going on. We're just sort of duking it out at the front. I assume at some point soon there's going to be some form of charge. Seems kind of inevitable. We also seem to be getting sort of tested here now. It's funny, every time a division falls back, there's at least 1 or 2 more to sort of step up. Kind of frustrating. I think we're overcommitted here. I think we only need maybe 2 divisions here, but maybe need some more out here. At this point, I'm going to prepare. I'm going to pull Stone back just in case and get them set up there. And I'm going to pull Lynch back towards the cannons. We need to get them fully oiled. Sinclair's actually trying to push here, which is interesting. Cannons are running. Keep firing at them. 10 minutes to go. We're looking okay. Where the hell have they came from? Oh no. Right, okay, this is exactly what we didn't want. Cavalry appearing from the flank. We're going to pull them back while we can. Same with the Hammer lads, we're going to pull them back and get them set up maybe here. The Great Unwashed will try and set them up here. Like so. Firing at them. Right, kind of had to shore up the line a wee bit, but that'll happen in battle. 3 minutes to go. Jones has been sort of repelled for now. Not sure how much longer we could hold here. I mean, we are in some pretty good cover here. They're in 100% cover there. But they're also in cover, which is part of the problem. To keep thinning out their centre here. Assault at Mary's Heights. I think this is a good part to draw a line under part 1 of Fredericksburg. We are stretched thin on every single front. I don't think anyone will debate that with me. I think we've done well here to hold as well as we have, and we're still falling back. I reckon we've got 1 or 2 retreats still in us if really need be. If I told you I was looking forward to part 2, I'd be lying, but we'll resume that next time. Until then, my friends, take care of yourselves. Any advice or glaring oversights on my part, please let me know in the comments, and I will speak to you then. Goodbye for now.